Gracias. Buenas noches.
Yes, guess who's back and slaying in a whole new country? Welcome back, y'all. It's Kay, and I'm so excited. RPGHAIR gave me the perfect bob for the job. Even when I'm in a different country, you know I'm gonna step. I mean, this bob is every bit of glamorous and luxurious. It was perfect. And if you haven't already guessed, stay tuned for more of the video. I'll be sharing a full room tour and giving you the sneak peek on life in Colombia. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Now, one of the things that I love about this particular unit is the insane movement. This light Yaki texture, this 10-inch length, it's perfect for beginners. And can we talk about the hairline? This unit features the RPGHAIR Natural Edge hairline, which blends seamlessly with natural textures. Can we see the pre-bleached knots, the pre-plucked hairline? Yeah, get into it. They did their thing. And as for the cap, it fit beautifully. I'm going to get more details on the cap size because that matters. To be real, this is a 13 by 4.5 lace frontal, so you don't get that 6-inch deep parting, but honestly, you're not missing anything. And as with any install, I go in to trim the lace around the ear tabs because it just makes it neater, and I can ensure that the lace is going to lay flat prior to trying to install it. Now, one thing I'm learning about Colombia is the temperatures can get really high, but you know what? It could also start raining out of nowhere, and light Yaki textures are perfect for handling just any temperature, honestly, and it's super low maintenance, which is why I say it's more beginner friendly. Now, I've had my wig fall off my head. Of course, I'm going to be doing the glueless method, which does include gel, but I don't consider this gel glue in any way, shape, or form. Now, if you don't want your wig to fall off because you done got too hot and you're sweating, let me just tell you, the got2b Invincible Styling Gel is everything. It's one of my favorites. I use a makeup spatula to apply a very thin layer. And with this, I do advise using 2 layers of the gel. But in between each layer, you definitely want to use the cool setting on your blow dryer. Now listen, I don't actually need to use a blow dryer, but if we have one on hand, you know I'm going to use it. And I was shocked to see Conair is out here too, so, But just hit it with the cool setting before applying your second layer of gel. You know I have to use the hardhead spray. So the gel plus the spray is like an elite combination. This lace melts seamlessly. Just be sure to use the teeth and the rat tail ends of the comb to smooth and flatten the lace down so it's less clockable. Like, we know you can see the lace. We don't have to make a big deal. We just want it to look as seamless and as flawless as possible. Because again, it's absolutely nothing wrong with wearing a wig. Now let's get a close-up on this hairline. Look at the lace. Look at the hairline. You cannot see those knots. Look at the texture in the hairline. Now, let me tell you, you all are super lucky because RPGHAIR is having their Black Friday sale. You can access it today, as early as today. The deals are insane. This unit itself is just under $130. And I think, no, it's not even a thought. I know it's worth it. And I want y'all to get your money's worth because this is a unit that I will keep. You thought I might sell it? No, this is one that I will keep because it is that good. I'm already getting hyped because once I take this elastic band off, the lace will have really melted. And then what more can you actually tell me? Now, about the natural edge hairline, if you apply any sort of heat in a high temperature, it will press out and remove the texture of the hair. The natural hairline is intended, or best intended, for when you are wearing your natural hairline and you want it to blend into the front edge of your unit. That's not necessarily my case, but that's why I spent so much time showing just how good it looks. Okay, so let's talk more about the Black Friday sale. If you use the discount code BLACK, you can get anywhere from $20 to $50 to $70 off. $70 off your orders totaling $299 or more. And for orders totaling $239, you can get up to $50 off. And look, if you're not trying to break the bank, they even have $20 off your order of $159 or more. And when I tell you this was my signature look while in Colombia, like, this is the look. It's super simple. I can work out. I can be on the go. It's easy to co-wash and then reinstall. And that's what I was looking for. But you know what? Tonight was special. I was stepping out, going to a very fancy, high-end vegetarian restaurant. I had places to go, people to see, and I wanted to make an impression. I wanted to be open, ready to meet people, ready to mingle and feel confident, feel glamorous, feel sexy, and know that I deserve to take up space and look good while doing it. You know, I love dinner reservations, so tonight was no different. But that's my advice to any and everyone, to take up space unapologetically. And in putting myself in new environments, it's only helping me to grow, like, as a person. And I would tell anyone, if you desire to travel and you have the means to do so, please, it will only enrich your experience while here on this earth. And also, because we can talk about this later, Black people are everywhere, even in Colombia. We are everywhere, and I love that. But back to the bob, because that's the focal point. This unit is gorgeous. I mean, it's super neat. The cut is perfection. Very well executed. So don't forget to check out RPGHAIR for their Black Friday sale. Let's talk about how I hopped on a direct flight to Colombia by way of Avianca Airlines. Have you guys ever used that airline? What was your experience? And traveling from the airport to the hotel was a bit of a trek. Like, that was a long trip, but once I got there, I immediately felt like this is where I was supposed to be. And I love that feeling of just like being safe, feeling secure. Of course, I had, you know, my own little fears of just being in a different space and wondering how I would be received. But I'm so glad I did not let that stop me from venturing way outside of my comfort zone. And where I laid my head was super important. I wanted the space to be open. I wanted a ton of light. I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to have ample space to do whatever I desired. And the Landmark Hotel exceeded my expectations. The staff were incredibly hospitable. They were super accommodating. The team was willing to fulfill any and every request. And I never felt like I was asking for too much. And that's really important because, honey, I like grandiose. I like the best, the upper echelon, the upscale, if you will. And I got just that. And let me just say, being on the top floor was so perfect. I'm so glad that I was just super particular about where I wanted to be located, the type of room, this loft style room, and everything just had an open floor plan. I never felt closed in. And did I mention this room had 2 separate bathrooms, one upstairs and one downstairs. This is where I was able to do my hair. And then the bathroom downstairs, that's where I actually took my time to get ready. And see, I love that for me. Now, Medellin, beautiful, breathtaking. It's like you are truly one with nature. I loved how in touch with nature I felt throughout the duration of my entire trip. And just going into different neighborhoods, stepping outside of Medellin, because I wanted to see other cultures and get more familiar with how other people live. I understand that being in Medellin, it takes you away from seeing the true essence of the other cultures that exist in Colombia. And like I said, Black people are literally everywhere. And I just felt so blessed to be able to witness this. The music, the dancing, just how warm and welcoming the people were. And the fact that I was able to also see some live jazz. And as far as the nightlife, there is always something to do. You just got to be willing to put yourself out there and be safe doing so. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this inspires you to take a journey of your own to wherever, because you deserve to take up space to travel and to explore. It is honestly your right. And a very special thank you to RPG Hair for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check out their Black Friday sale. If you want to slay, if you want to look glamorous, if you want to look your best, trust me, they got you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Someone has done it before, huh?